We are live, Patrick.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody.
Woo! Patrick's here in spirit, so you'll just hear his voice. So,
Never mind the man behind the boxes.
all right,
Making up for last week.
right, yeah, yeah. Just let everybody know that will be joining us here. We have a lot of things to talk about today.
So
So
many things.
yes, and I was told by our manager that we don't have to, if we don't want to talk about everything. Um, at least when it comes to individual things, because we have multiple different things for each item.
We'll just
Um,
fire them through, I think, today.
that sounds like a plan. All right. I guess quick question for the day for you there, Patrick. What's the worst sunburn you've ever gotten
Uh,
since it is summer? So
I once fell asleep when I was 10 at the pool outside and did not have sunscreen on. My back blistered for 2, 3 days. I had to sit on the couch in the basement with just shellacked in like that green goopy stuff
mm-hmm.
with a fan on me so I wasn't crying.
Ah,
Yeah, that was the worst one.
yikes.
Got through it, peeled like 5 days, peeled like crazy, went back to being white. Was really angry.
Sure. Yeah, my most memorable one myself was, and this is, it's always interesting to talk about this. Was it was my senior year in high school. Went to Florida, and our first day down there was a choir trip. We went to the beach, and I did do the smart thing and had another person spray suntan on me. The stupid thing about that was the fact that because I felt the mist like hit my body, I didn't rub it in. So went swimming, all that. Come to know that the only part that was covered was the squiggly mark they made on my back.
Nice.
Yes, so I got to enjoy Disney World for 4 days with sunburned shoulders.
Fine. Good time.
Yes. All right, we're about 2 minutes in. That's good enough, right, Patrick?
Sounds good.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to our weekly show. Rainbow Live presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick.
Woo! And Casey. First off, we're going to show off on the big screen here. Patrick wants to talk about them. We have two new short boxes.
So the first one is for the Marvel Swimsuit Special that just came out, Friends, Foes, and Rivals. This on the side I'm showing currently right now. We have the lovely lady standing in front of some surfboards. And on the other side, we have a lovely pool party going on. Tony's roasting some marshmallows on his gloves. We got a Spidey floaty in the pool. It's a good time for everyone involved. So if you're interested in that one, you can go ahead and grab it. We got that one available. And then along with that, we have the Uncanny X-Men double issue with the death of Jean Grey. On the Phoenix Final Rises special double-sized issue, you've got the Phoenix Force, him crying, "Oh, woe is me, Jean!" So if you want that one, we got that available as well. Obviously, everyone in the second picture has a migraine. Everyone's grabbing their skull, so it's a good time.
And now that we showed you the nice box that's also hiding Patrick, you can tell that we have a bunch of stuff to talk about.
So many things.
Lots of Magic, lots of Pokemon. No sports ball this week, other than what we're going to show you here. Do we want to do this box first?
Let's do the sports ball first.
Do the sports ball first. All right. So
get it all knocked out.
So the only sports ball stuff we have this week is some mini helmets that apparently we've never had. So let's grab the first one out and then switch cameras for those of you to see the lovely creamsicle version of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got the nice little Buccaneer on the side.
Expensive for corn, but nowadays, what do you expect?
Right. Next, we have the 90s edition of the Buffalo Bills helmet. So solid red with the blue stripe and white stripes on top with the Bills logo. Nowadays, they have the white logo. So, or white helmet, not white logo. Sorry.
And we have the throwback to the Steelers with the solid yellow helmet striped down the middle. Classic logo that's never been changed, probably never will.
Yeah. And if anybody's ever noticed with the Steelers, it's always on the other side. There's nothing. So the logo is always on one side. I wonder if it switches between players, like if it's on the left or right side, or if it's always on the...
Nope.
Next, we have the alternate black uniform, blue helmet for the Detroit Lions with the black lion
And that's a sharp helmet.
Oh yeah, I absolutely loved it when they used these uniforms when they played the Bills. They looked awesome. But for being a Bills fan, I was happy that they won. So
then we got the candy apple red edition of the Texans logo right there. I do love that helmet. It is a sharp one.
gotta love that glare.
And it's still got some sheen on it, so you're going to get reflection no matter where I put it, but it's a nice looking helmet.
Oh. Next, we got the Kelly Green Eagles. And you know, for the longest time when it was first talked about, at least while watching games when I was, it was when Chip Kelly was the head coach. They started talking about how it's the Kelly Green. I was like, oh, so they named a color after the head coach at the time? No, this is the Kelly Green. I can't remember why they call it the Kelly Green, but yeah, that's actually what they've called it ever since they had them in the 70s and 80s. So.
And then we have a lovely, solid orange black logo, Chicago Bears. Bears.
Bears. And then we have the purple helmet alternate logo for the Ravens. Gotta love these alternate colors. You got the purple and gold. Not to be confused with the purple and athletic gold that you have with the Vikings, but still really, really cool logo for those of you that are huge Ravens fans, stuff like that. So, and that is all we have for sports ball.
Okay, on to
get these out of the way.
All sorts of boxes, sport cards, and we have a metric ton of them. Starting off, I'm just going to get these out of the way real quick, like in a hurry.
And we're good.
From the South Park Legend of the Stick, is that correct? Or this something of the stick.
Yeah.
We have Paladin Butters. We have Jimmy the Bard. We have High Elf King Kyle. We have Stan Marshwalker.
Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth, thanks. We have Grand Wizard Cartman. And Francis Kenny.
Have you actually played that game?
I have not.
It actually is quite fun.
I've heard it's well done for that classic kind of RPG style with the South Park style of humor. So it's something I do want to check out eventually. With that, we have the Pro deck boxes for Magic the Gathering, all of them Final Fantasy themed.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Chocobo for you. I believe that's one of the weapons from 7. I am not 100% on that. Some of this art, because it's from this and not the games, it just can't tell exactly what it is. And it doesn't list. That's the one thing about these, is it never really lists them.
Right, which is unfortunate.
But hey, the art is really cool, and if you're looking for a new Magic box, especially for the Magic the Gathering sets, we got some really cool stuff out there for those. I think, we got one more.
Well, there should be another one.
There should be.
Yeah. I thought no, because I'm not seeing the one from Final Fantasy X that I know is from Final Fantasy X. Oh, it's right in front of you.
Yep.
And the reason why I know that is just because it's the one I played, so that's the only reason why I recognize the character. Oh, and then the Chocobo. No, if you played any Final Fantasy game, you know what a Chocobo is. So, these are all the deck boxes. There's plenty of those for you guys to choose from, whichever your favorite characters or monsters or even weapons, as Patrick has mentioned about some of the other ones. So we have plenty of those to choose from.
And then with that, we have binders. We have Cloud.
And Sephiroth on the back.
And Sephiroth on the back. We have... I cannot remember what these dang things are called. They were a pain in my butt.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you either, but yeah, they're quite annoying to fight with in the game. So.
And then my favorite, we got a Chocobo. Oh wait. And along with that, if you need to, you got paper pad. We got a life pad with that as well. So if you want to go for that one as well, we got it available.
Right. Awesome.
And then with that, the next up we have Star Wars Legend of the Force. We have Qui-Gon Jinn. We have Darth Maul.
And so those of you that are collecting the Star Wars Unlimited, and these are brand new out, at least brand new to us, if they're not brand new. I actually am contemplating the Qui-Gon Jinn one myself because that was my favorite Star Wars character.
And then we have the Star Wars Unlimited box, booster pack box with my favorite Jedi, Luke Loon, on the back. Let's see what else we got. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advantage. We have just dropping.
Packets look just like the box. Yeah.
Yep. We have just dropping Gundam card game.
Oh yes, we have a Gundam TCG game. So those of you that are huge fans of the Gundam franchise, here are the starter packs or starter decks. We have one that's Siege Strike, Zeon's Rush, Heroic Beginnings, and Wings of Advance. So I never really followed Gundam myself, but I'm sure all of these have significant meaning to each of these different robots that they have actually listed, so and shown. So, did you ever follow Gundam?
I tried. It was one of those things. We got like one season, and that was in a small town in South Dakota on one station, and then I never got it again.
Sure.
So it was one of those things that just kind of escaped me. Along with that, with back to our Magic stuff, we have restock of Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. The gift bundle includes a collector booster.
And so those of you that missed out on the first go, we have a couple of these available.
And one of my favorite things in the world, we have dice. Woo! Oh yeah, we got dice.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are watching that would love some dice.
So we got the Viridian Green base dice, Thracian Smoky Sacrifice dice, Thracian Azure Swirl dice. And these are all from a company called the Caverns of Thracia. So another set of the Thracian Azure Swirl. We have another set of the Smokies. We have terracotta. Oh yeah, we have terracotta Grecian scale. And we have another one of the Grecian vase dice. So we've got some dice there. We've only got a few sets of those, so grab them while you can.
And just a quick shout out to a couple people that have commented. We have the great John Runyon.
Hi, John.
Awesome people alert. Happy Wednesday, gents. Happy awesome people to you as well, Mr. John. And then also the store in Brandon, Tata's Trading Card Co. Decided to say hello as well by saying nice to something that we were showing off. I believe it was right when we were talking about the Final Fantasy gift box. So
yes.
Where's the thing? Because there's a specific
Final Fantasy VII gift box.
Let me see the sticky note.
Sticky note.
All right. So did you talk about the funky one?
The what one?
The funky set for dice. Because there's a funky one that's what she has listed is what's in there. So the D3, 5, 7, D14, D16, D24, and D30.
Okay, I have not seen the.
Well, if you haven't seen it yet, it must still be in the box. So all the rest of these are traditional ones, so we're good there. Hold up on that until Patrick gets to.
None of these look funky, but we have some new ones from Serious Dice. We have the Sharp Crystal Fairy. We have the Sharp Pink Fairy. And then we have the Sharp Night Fairy. Ooh, those are really pretty. I like that set.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's awesome that and I don't know if you in the audience can tell, but just seeing that gold just hit off of this swirl of color that they're using is just awesome, right?
Oh yeah, that's key. It gives that kind of reflective feel, and it just kind of puts you in a nightscape kind of vibe right from the word go. You said there wasn't sports ball. There's sports ball.
Oh, there is a sports ball. Apparently, I was told there was no.
Everyone gets one.
Yep. There's one encased card included in this. It's Pulse with Travis Hunter on the cover. So those of you that want to try and see if you can collect Travis Hunter or any of the newer players, to see the loaded checklist, you'll have to check out their website. But it's as I said, it's called Pulse. One autograph encased card included. So, woohoo!
Oh, I think this Azure Swirl dice set is one they're talking about because it's got some like funky dice in there. It looks like this one's a 30-sided die.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the funky one. So
it's some of these are normal, some of these are the standard. So if we got the double sets of them, one's a normal, one's a standard. So if you want any of those, you better come and grab those quick like and in a hurry. This is a new one for me. I've not heard of it. It kind of has the Garbage Pail Kids vibe. It's called Craniacs. This is a Series 2 box of Craniacs trading cards. With that, you get 7 packs, 6 card plus a sticker with a chance or chase per box.
I'll just see in this side. I see what you mean by just seeing this side right here. Gives that whole Garbage Pail Kids
very similar
vibe.
Art style.
Yeah. Nice.
Then before we get to what's coming out on Friday, we got one more thing to take a look at. We got some new minis in for our Baldur's Gate fans. We got characters from Baldur's Gate, Jaheira, Hollish. These are unpainted minis, so if you get into that kind of happy little trees, but you happy little minis, this is your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We have a total of 8 different styles or 8 different sets and characters. It looks like here. So if you're into those, just want something, just want to take up a new hobby or already into the hobby, come pick these up. We got them available now. I don't know how many we got in, but grab them quick or they'll be gone.
Yep.
And last but not leastish, we have got Pokemon.
And just to let you know, with all this new Pokemon stuff that we're going to be showing you, it is going to be limited to 1 per.
So with that, we have the trading card game. We have the
tins.
The tins coming out.
So yeah, most times these tins come with 2 packs and a coin.
And they come with multiple styles normally.
Yep. Yeah, 1 sticker. So and 1 art card. I'm not hearing a coin, so I might be wrong on that one, but at least I am still correct on you get 2 packs. 1 Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and 1 Scarlet and Violet White Flare. Then 1 sticker with the mini art with the tins cover art.
And with this set, it looks like each tin only has 1 in the box. So if you've got a specific tin you want,
yep,
you're gonna have to get here on Friday, and grab it right away. Otherwise, these 2 will be gone. And I know with the latest couple sets, it's been going like hotcakes. We get them gone before we get them in, pretty much. So come in, get them early, see them right at 10, hang out by the door, cry a little river. You know, no fist fighting in the parking lot.
All right. And
so this isn't a Waffle House.
Yeah, and even with that 1 per, it's still going to go pretty quick. So.
Oh yeah. With that, we also have for Scarlet and Violet, Black Bolt and White Flare. We've got the poster collection. We've got Black Bolt, the binder collection, which gives you 5 plus a binder in the box. And then last but not least, we got the Master of Ogre Pawn.
Nice. That's actually a really cool card. We got the red, or what does it say? Heart Flame Mask, and then the other one is the Wellspring Mask.
And again, these are all coming out Friday.
Yep.
Available for get and grab and get out the door.
And then for ETBs, we have the Black Bolt ETB.
Ooh.
So those of you that are looking for the White Flare, it didn't look like we had those in quite yet. So we just have the Black Bolt, and I can't emphasize this much more again, but it is going to be 1 per when you get in the store.
Go quickly because it is insane.
Is that everything?
That is everything save for
Funko
Funkoland.
Woohoo! Hand you some of these back, so that way we can not have a
Plethora of stuff.
not have something fall over and be like, oh crap!
A variable corner gifts.
All right, now we'll move on to Funkoland, and I guess I'll go a little bit first because as much as Patrick loves talking, I'm sure he'd love to talk last, right?
Well, save the best for last.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then you'd go back and have to talk again.
Right. First, I'll show off this nice little old style comic book, and me and Patrick have always loved these ones when we see them come in. This is a Star Wars one, unlike the ones we showed in the past where it's different comic book characters of Superman or X-Men or anything like that. So, and we got a Stormtrooper, so it's emphasized more on the Stormtroopers on the Dragon's back, I believe that's what they are riding, with Luke here in the corner. So those of you that absolutely love looking at those old style arts. And then to emphasize a new movie that will be coming out, I know this is the 85th anniversary of the original movie, but with Wicked for Good coming out here soon, we have Glinda the Good Witch. Like I said, this is from the 85th anniversary of the original Wizard of Oz movie. And then for all you Disney collectors, we have Wally with the fire extinguisher that he used to fly in space to be like Eva. And then last but not least, a cartoon I grew up on, even though I wasn't born in the age of when they were actually originally released. I still grew up on these cartoons. We have Transformers. As you see, it says 40 years, which I don't even remember when these came out. 40 years in 2024, so that means it was a few years before I was born, because I was born in 87, and these came out in 84. It sounds like so.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Blaster. So those of you that know that character from I know him mainly from the Transformers the movie, the cartoon. So he was an awesome character then too. Any reminiscing on the Transformers when you were growing up?
I was always my favorite was always Shockwave, because he was, which was the evil version of Blaster, and the sets, because I always thought they were interesting and things like that. I always thought Shockwave was the better villain, and because he wasn't as whiny as Starscream or Megatron.
Right.
And it was just like, I don't want my villains to whine.
Well, it always, nothing against Blaster, but it just seemed like Soundwave had the better microbots.
Yep.
The
tapes.
Yeah. So the eagle or hawk or whatever he had, and then the
Vulture, the panther, and
Yeah.
then he had one other one later on that was because they each one got a mini transformer that turned into the tape.
Right.
So yeah.
That I thought that was more cool, but I always go for the good side when it comes to.
Well, it's easier to go with the Decepticons than it is for like G.I. Joe, because it's they're much more dastardly in G.I. Joe, and it's with the Decepticons they're always fighting the giant robots. They're not fighting the humans really.
Sure, true.
With mine, I'm going to start off with one of my 4 horsemen of good, Dolly Parton. If the world ends and they send good people to save it, Dolly Parton's going to be one of them.
Oh, yeah.
She's just pure goodness, happiness, and I don't like country music, and I still like Dolly. Along with that,
I don't think there's a person that doesn't know Jolene or any of those other ones that she sang. So,
from Futurama, we have Zap Brannigan, chilling out, wine glass in hand. If you know, you know.
Have you caught any of the new episodes?
I have not yet.
Me neither. So I probably should get on that.
Then we have Pickle Rick. And this is one, I see it come in and I see it out the door. So I want to say, yep, if you've been looking for it, we got it. Come grab it before it's gone.
And if you want to get it, or actually reserve it, and just so that you can come down and get it, do call the store or write us on our Facebook page, and we'll definitely save that for you.
And then I got a double feature for our last one, because we have this is one that I always hear questions on. We have the Luffy Gear 5, along with the Luffy Gear 5 Chase Glow in the Dark variant. So we've got both available. So if you've been looking for it, if you are a One Piece fan, watched all 1,000+ episodes, and are looking for that Luffy Gear 5, we got both in stock. One's gonna be just a little bit more pricey than the other, but if you want it, we got it.
And for those of you that like the other animes like Dragon Ball Z and all that, we have plenty of new stuff for that as well over there on the table. We just couldn't show everything, or else we'd be here till we close. So
exactly. And I'm seeing Inuyasha, which I don't normally see in the shop.
Right.
We've got a whole restock of stuff from Dragon Ball Z. I saw some new My Hero Academia ones, or at least some restock. So we've got stuff coming in.
Yeah, and then a couple of Godzilla ones that just they have a little bit of a heft to them. So those are awesome. Gotta love those that just have a little bit of weight to them. We do have some sports ones over there as well, like Christian McCaffrey's over there. I did see in one of the boxes Walter Payton's also in there, so plenty of things for our fandoms to look at.
And if you're, speaking of sports, well, not really sports, but I did see that we got a collection of used wrestling figurine or action figures.
Sure.
So if you got a kid who's into that, or maybe you're an adult who just wants to relive your childhood and have Undertaker versus Stone Cold one more time on your living room floor with your kids, we got them available for pickup on the cheap table. So definitely something worth to check out. See if there's something that catches your eye.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. So if you want to hang out with us, chat up, or look for certain items that you saw in the show or were thinking of last time and wanted to come back and check if it was still in stock, we are open till 8 o'clock. If not, we're open again till tomorrow at 10. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the weather. It's overcast, but at least it's not overheating. So no heavy rains like we had last night, as far as I know. And so, like I said, and then drive to arrive, like we always say. So be safe.
Absolutely, positively.